What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Sorry about the intro. My computer is being a little slow right now. But y'all, let's take a look at a video from Hemi Muscle because apparently there's a guy with a 575 credit score that literally tried to buy a BMW. I'm not sure if it's a 7 Series, a 5 Series, or a 3 Series. But yeah, this man tried to buy a BMW with admittedly terrible credit. Look at this. Whenever this damn computer starts acting right.
I think it's about 350.
So how much down are we thinking about?
I was thinking no down payment. So what do you think I can buy with that?
Okay, no money down? Oh, come with me. Follow me this way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This man closed the This man closed the fucking door and said, "Oh, he said 350? No money down? Bet. Bye."
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video, guys, I think a lot of car salesmen want to say, but they would never say it because they're afraid of the backlash. But this car salesman right here, man, this dude right here is going to definitely tell you how he feels. Now, I don't necessarily agree with him because this is ridiculous to think that people with bad credit are actually bad people. But his examples that he give, I can kind of understand where he's coming from, but you got to also understand anything can happen to people. When you have bad credit and you want to buy a car, you already on a defense because you feel like people judging you. So let's listen to what he got to say, man. Leave your comments if y'all agree with him.
What's good, y'all? Quick video. Want to tell you guys why people with bad credit are bad people. Now, don't get hurt by that, but the amount of conversations that I have on a regular basis with customers with bad credit or interactions that I have with customers with bad credit always seem to trend to these people being bad people. Now, by bad people, I don't mean they're criminals and they kill people, but they have not developed good human traits, good adult traits.
This guy, yeah.
So these traits will include things like they have bad habits, they don't follow instructions, they can't follow like simple tasks, and they just don't have their stuff together.
This man was saying follow instruction and perform simple tasks like they a baby or something. This dude is wild, Slim.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say people with bad credit are bad people. I'm not gonna say that. They've made bad choices, but that doesn't make them bad people. Now, you got a motherfucker out here with a fucking their bumper hanging off their fucking car because they can't fucking drive. Now that's a bad person, especially if they ain't got no damn insurance. But just because you got bad credit doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means you've made a lot of bad choices in your life. Doesn't mean that you are a bad person.
Rarely have a situation where a customer is genuinely a good person, done good their whole life, and they have bad credit. People with bad credit seem to always be bad people. Like, I can't explain it. And by bad people, to further go into detail about that, it's just people are genuinely like, you guys probably wouldn't want to be around. Like, these are people who lie, cheat, etc. And they make the experience or the interaction with them so unpleasurable. Like, for instance, they want to get very aggressive. Like, you tell them, for example, for me, hey, you got approved, but your credit's not the best. You need $7,600 down. Well, why I gotta put $7,600 down?
Now, I gotta agree with him with that, man. A lot of times, but even on the videos that I show on my channel, a lot of people with bad credit are unrealistic about this situation. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just like he said, when you go into the dealership, you got bad credit. You can't expect to go in there and buy a car with no money down. You feel what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes they are delusional. I have to agree with them. But that don't necessarily make them bad people. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they just don't know. A lot of people are ignorant when it comes to credit. You feel me? Like, they just don't know how this stuff works. So it's kind of the salesman's job to kind of guide people, let them know how it works when you have bad credit. But there's some people just unreasonable and ghetto where they, you know, say you can't tell them that. They just ignorant.
Well, your credit's not the best, brother. Oh, that wasn't me. That was this person. That was my baby mama. She put a car on my credit. It's actually not a repo. It's really, I paid it off, but the insurance marked it as a repo. They're storytellers. They have all these stories. Like, these bad credit customers always have a story. And they just make the interaction with them so tough. And it always ends sour. Because if you don't give a bad credit customer something that they want, they'll hang up the phone on you. They get aggressive in person, raise their voice, use cuss words, things like that. And in all honesty, I just don't want nothing to do with bad credit people. Like, people with bad credit, it just seems.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where he's coming from, you know, but a lot.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because, like, this guy. I mean, understandably, I understand where he's coming from, but here's the season finale of the bullshit.
We wanted the Range Rover, so I got it done. You're looking at $2,000 down, but that includes your Maryland sales tax and everything out the door.
Range
It took me a
Rover.
little while, obviously, because of credit and all, but we're good on it.
That's all I need, and I can pull up.
That's a Land Rover. It's very difficult to get financing for a vehicle like that, second chance with $2,000 down. You're looking at a monthly payment of $423.23 a month.
Dang, man, how many months?
It's gonna be a 5-year loan, and even the APR is not bad because, like I said earlier, credit is a little lower. Everybody was giving you over 20%. I was able to get you roughly a 15.99.
Whoa,
15%, 15.99%. That is garbage. Like, when I got my CX5, my interest rate was 3%. And I just got that like literally last year. But that's because I had an employee. My mom had a contact there, and he hooked me up. But not everybody has a contact at a dealership like that. That's willing to do something for them like that.
15.99 at $400 a month. Man, cuz gonna be paying for this car forever, bro. If that joint even lasts that long, that's crazy.
You're looking at roughly 18,000.
Oh, 18,000 total?
Yeah, that's taxes, tags, everything. Let me give you a rough estimate.
Yeah, no way.
17,825.
That's hella good.
That motherfucker hit him with a got him.
When do you want to come check it out?
I can come up there tomorrow.
Okay, what time works for you?
I get off at 7 a.m. today. I'm working at the club tonight. I can come there at 4.
Sounds good. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.
That's crazy, bro. He talking about they had him at 20%, but he got him 15.99. Like, that's better. That's crazy. Oh,
We're interested
man.
in our BMW's
Oh, so it's a 750.
750, the 2017.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, how can I help, man?
Okay.
Ready yet? I needed to talk to some financing people. My credit is not where my credit needs to be at.
Question: do you know what your credit score is?
It's about a 575.
575. And then you're trying to get a BMW, they're gonna probably have to put 80,000 down.
75.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. My credit is not the best. I mean, mine's building. I'm not gonna sit here and say that mine is in the 500. It's not. Mine's is probably around a 650, but I can't even get a damn interest rate that's good, really. And I'm like this. I'm not even looking at this point. I'm just gonna continue to pay my bills, get my credit score up some more. Where like big truck says, I got an 850. I'm gonna try my best to get my shit back up, my shit there. But this is insane.
Question: do you have any money down?
Maybe 2 or 3.
2 or 3,000.
Ain't
And
enough.
last question: does it have to be a BMW? Can we try to find you something a little bit more practical?
Like what?
Maybe a Toyota Camry or something like that.
Not really. If I get to that point where I'm, just looking for something better, I can definitely.
Hold on. How you gonna say when he get to that point? Slim, you got 575. You at that point, bro. You tripping.
Got it. So you're looking for something high line. The problem is with these high-line vehicles, you need to put more money down, and especially with a 575 credit score, it's going to be very hard.
Don't do it.
The price is about the vehicles.
It's about a little bit of both, to be honest with you. The banks, they don't want to do a loan on a 10-year-old or almost 10-year-old German vehicle. And especially if you have a 575, they're going to want you to be in something a little bit more practical.
Okay. Yeah, it's not about affording repairs. I just went through some issues. I used to have an X7. I almost pretty much only have 2 years left on
Wait. So you have an open auto loan right now?
Nah, it's closed. It got repoed. I was having issues with
So your X7 got repoed, and you think you about to get a 7 Series? How does shit make sense?
You have a prior repossession. Okay, yeah. So
you a business owner, but your car got repoed. Honestly, my brother, you need to take your motherfucking ass on the Facebook Market, get one of them little salvage ass, them little goofy ass cars on Facebook Market, put a little bit of time, effort, and money into it, and drive that bitch until your damn credit score get right. Honestly, that's what the fuck I'm about to do.
I'll be honest with you, Quidier. I think you'd be better off in something a little bit more practical getting approved than anything, high mileage and foreign.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I'm still in the looking phase. I guess I'll continue looking, and if
That's crazy, bro.
We might be able to figure something out, and we can come back to the table with it or figure something out.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know if anything changes.
See, that's what my man was saying at the beginning of the video when he was saying that people with bad credit to be super unreasonable. And that's the thing, man. You got 575, you got a current open repo, and you're trying to buy another BMW, and he's trying to offer you a Camry. So I'm saying some people expectations be way too high. Like, come on, man. You have 575. You need to you need to clean your credit up before you even think about buying another car, especially a BMW. Those things, trust me, I had an X5. I got rid of that joint. That's wild. So there you have it, guys, man. Something.
Check this out. BMW X5s, X7s, X6s, it basically any fucking BMW out there is quote unquote a high class German engineered product. Okay. High class. Okay. Let's get this over with. Each BMW is going to cost an arm and a leg and a fortune to keep that motherfucker on the road. Plastic coolant hoses. Plastic oil cooler lines. Plastic intake manifold. Plastic. Okay? Now, why am I talking about plastic this and plastic that? Well, when you have a German car with a lot of plastic products and you have an engine that runs a little bit hotter because of direct injection, it causes the engine to heat up and cool down. Now, those of you who know what thermodynamics is, if you heat up and cool a object multiple times, especially plastic, heated up, it's hot in the summer, then when it gets hot in the winter, and then it cools down to 30-something degrees in the winter, plastic tends to expand and contract, and it causes the plastic to crack and fracture. And then you have a situation to where your really expensive BMW just turned into a really expensive repair bill on top of that expensive ass car payment. Coolant pumps, plastic. It is on the exterior of the engine. It's not a metal part. It's an actual plastic part that BMW uses. It's called planned obsolescence. They engineer these products to where they last a certain mileage or a certain amount of life cycle, and then that part will break, and that part is expensive as shit to fucking buy. And then you got to go to a BMW or a foreign specific mechanic. A mechanic that specifically fixed on foreign cars, so Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Land Rover, basically anything foreign or German or European built, you are going to get a fucking extremely high repair bill. So you have let's just say he has $1,000 car payment on a 2017 BMW 7 Series. $1,000 car payment. Okay. Then, let's just say, since it's a V8, say for instance the turbos go out because it's a hot V. It's twin turbo. It's a twin turbo hot V. Now, specifically the 2017s, that was the newer generation of the BMW 7 Series, and it had an upgraded engine. I think it was the N63 TU3. That engine had issues. Coolant hoses. Those coolant hoses run through those turbos. Those turbos are cooled by coolant, I believe. Yeah. So those turbos go out. Each one of those turbos will cost you at least $2 to $3 to $4,000. If you get BMW specific, it's going to cost you for both units. It's going to cost you around $5 to $6,000 to replace those turbos, and that's just part cost. A lot of people don't realize when you have a BMW or a Mercedes or damn Audi or something that's luxury, that's seen as a luxury vehicle, those vehicles are very expensive to maintain. You can't just sit here and say, oh, I want to buy this car and I want to pay a car payment on this car. You got to take into consideration about the maintenance costs, because those cars have extremely high maintenance costs. Extremely high. There's a reason why it has $100,000 price tag when they first come out. Because they're the bread and butter of the company. They're the flagship models. BMW 7 Series, BMW X7s, X5s, X6s. Those are the flagship models. I used to work in BMW plant Spartanburg, where they used to build the X7s, X6s, X5s, and then I switched to where they built the X3s and X4s. I know how these cars are built. I know the parts to the plastic on these cars. These cars are built for planned obsolescence. After a certain amount of mileage, those cars break, and they are extremely expensive to fix. X7s, if I had a chance to get an X7, I would get an X7, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I would get an X7 M60 or the M50 with the V8. I would get that model and I would damn near turn into an X7M. But a lot of people don't realize that there's an extremely high maintenance cost when it comes to those cars. Hell, even with your basic car nowadays, it costs a lot to fucking maintain that motherfucker. Let's just say you buy a Lexus. Let's just say you buy a Lexus RX 350. Let's just say that. You buy a Lexus RX 350. Okay. All of your car's system, all of your car's system functions runs through the infotainment screen. So that's the big ass screen in the middle of the fucking car. That runs everything. Now, I was just doing a little sneak peek, listening and shit to my coworkers. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of an insight, especially with all of these new cars that are coming out. Since planned obsolescence is built into these vehicles, all the technology that's built into these vehicles, and a Lexus RX 350, if that infotainment screen goes out, it could cost you $10,000 to $20,000. Now, when they was talking about this, they was talking about the new GX, but the new GXs have the same infotainment screen, had the same infotainment systems as the RX 350. So that infotainment screen goes out. You are going to have a $20,000 bill. That screen cracks. You're going to have a $20,000 bill. A lot of y'all don't realize that these car companies make money from maintenance on these vehicles. That's the reason why you can't fix your cars anymore, because they want you to go to the manufacturer so you can buy manufacturer approved parts. They sell these parts at a premium. And you can only go to a dealership because that dealership has the specific tools and specific software in order to work on your vehicle. Buy a brand new fucking BMW 7 Series and start taking shit apart and see if you can't put that shit back together. Just do it. Basically, what I'm telling you is this. Your vehicles nowadays are an expensive paperweight. Everything goes out, you're screwed. That bill is going to come. So you either have to sell that vehicle or you have to literally fucking scrap that vehicle. And if you ain't paid that vehicle off, you're going to have to pay that bill, the repair bill, and you're going to have to pay your car payment. Yeah. I'm trying my best to damn escape that shit. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, support.com. This was just a little bit of insight on shit that y'all need to see and listen to, because for y'all that be wanting these high dollar cars, I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna be the most expensive bill you ever get. I'm telling you. Anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, support.com. I'll catch you guys on